Hi, my friends, it's your tour guide of the wrestling side, me, Preston E. And with the Survivor Series War Games coming up this Saturday, it's time for some predictions for that pay-per-view. Excuse me, PLE. Let's do this. First up, we have LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura. With Shinsuke's recent return after an absence for several months, he picked on quite the formidable I can't say that word. He picked on quite the formidable opponent in LA Knight, going right for the US Championship. While it is great to see Shinsuke back in action again, I don't think he'll be the one to halt the momentum of LA Knight. While indeed Shinsuke is one tough customer, I look for the LA Knight, checking out with this one with the merchandise of the U.S. title still around his waist. LA Knight wins. Up next is Bron Breakker putting his IC strap, by the way, I always thought that sounded like a nice frozen drink, quite tasty, on the line against Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser in a triple threat match. Just like in the U.S. title match, Breakker has more than capable opponents in this match. But I believe Breakker will break through the competition, see what I did there, with the frozen goodness of the IC title firmly in his grasp. The big dogs will be barking woo 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 in celebration with the Bron victory as Breakker wins. Now we have the Women's War Games match as Rhea, believe it or not, Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Io Sky plus Bayley goes up against Liv, got a little captain in you Morgan, Raquel Diplomat Rodriguez Gonzalez, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton, plus Candice, Poison, Pixie LeRae. I look for Naomi turning on her opponents and costing them the match and further cementing her heel turn as we discover she was the one who attacked Jade Cargill, not a girl. Morgan, Ripley, LeRae, Jax, and Stratton will be the victors. Up next, we have Gunther versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. This two big, beefy, beating behemoth boys battle will be one hard-hitting affair for the world title. While I do look for Damian Priest to one day recapture the title, I still feel it's too early in Gunther's reign, and I look for Gunther to win in a hard-fought victory, keeping the World Heavyweight Championship. And finally, we have the Men's War Games match as Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Uso, Zayn, and CM Uso Punk do battle against Soa Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed. There has been a lot of speculation lately about who may be coming into WWE into the Bloodline saga next. Might we get Lance Anoa'i coming in, who has been out due to injury, or might The Rock get into the fray, revealing he is actually behind the new Bloodline and cost Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline the match, setting up a Mania match between Roman and Rock. Could CM Punk cost the OG Bloodline the victory and join forces with Heyman, declaring his intentions of going after Cody Rhodes for the undisputed title and joining forces with Paul Heyman to go on that quest? This one I struggle to predict an outcome for, as I can see it going in so many different directions. I still think Roman will need a blow-off match, one-on-one against Solo Sikoa for the right to be Tribal Chief, which I see happening at the Royal Rumble in 2025 with a Reigns victory. I then see Rock coming in to establish himself as leader of the new Bloodline, taking on Roman at WrestleMania to give us the match we originally were meant to have last year. As for the Survivor Series War Games prediction of this match, I will go with the OG Bloodline, tying up the score between the new Bloodline as Reigns' group scores the victory. However, I see CM Punk taking Paul Heyman as his manager, separating him from Reigns' group, as Punk will battle Rollins to go and be the one who fights Cody Rhodes for the undisputed title at WrestleMania next year. I see that one becoming a triple threat match between Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. And for a bonus, I'm going to give you my predictions for the New Day's 10th anniversary on Raw the following Monday. I believe that the New Day will indeed break up this Monday for their 10th anniversary special. I believe that Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston will be joined by Big E, and Big E will turn on Kofi Kingston and align himself with Xavier Woods, possibly managing Xavier Woods, because Big E himself will be thinking that Kofi Kingston tried to replace Big E with Odyssey Jones earlier this year. So, unfortunately, I look for the New Day's days to be numbered. Well, that about does it for me. Please like, sub, and share. I've been Preston E. Garrison, and I'm out of here.